Showers and storms end the week before a magnificent Mother's Day weekend ahead. Hey everyone, it's meteorologist Joe Martucci here. Let's take a look at the time that it'll be wet over the next 3 days. We used this graphic plenty last week. We'll use it again now, and you see that we have some higher bars as we go into Thursday night and into Friday. We are expecting a good amount of rain during this time period, but by the time we get to Saturday, that rain chance goes down to 0. Here's a look at our future cast. So we have a few showers during the afternoon, just spotty. I think many of us will be dry. Then as we go into early Friday, more rain, but it comes in 2 rounds. One's during the early to mid-morning, and then another solid run comes during the late afternoon into the first part of the overnight hours here across the area. So actually the middle part of your Friday will be fairly dry. Still a couple of showers, but definitely drier than the early part of the morning and the later part of the day. Here's a look at our rainfall totals. Generally between a ½ inch to an inch. Some higher amounts will be around in Monmouth County, so Long Branch, Tin Falls, Red Bank. I'll say this too, in any thunderstorm that we see, we can see localized higher amounts anywhere. Could be in Cape May, could be in Seabright, but localized higher amounts. This is good news for our drought monitor. We'll have a new update later today here. We did see a slight increase at that D2 area in last week's update, and we've been extremely dry with our stream flows for the past 28 weeks, according to the NJDEP. My prediction is our map stays about the same this week, maybe a slight reduction in areas of drought. All right, here's a look at our Thursday morning numbers. We rise pretty quickly in the first couple hours of our day. Winds coming out of the north. Then as we go into the day, winds will flip out of the southeast as a sea breeze works itself inland. It'll work itself pretty far inland today. Again, most of your day is dry. You'll even see sunshine, but you can see upwards of an hour of rain during the afternoon. Here's a look at our UV index. A reminder that that sun is really strong. You burn in about 30 minutes on exposed skin. Then we go into Thursday night. We're talking about temperatures sliding from the 60s into the 50s. Most of the nights just hit or miss showers. And really, it's more miss than hit. It's not until about 2 a.m. or so where that soaking rain comes, and then that continues as we go into the rest of our morning. So it's a soggy Friday morning for that Friday morning commute. Middle part of the day, more dry than not, and then showers and thunderstorms towards the PM commute and into the start of our weekend. And notice those wave heights too, 4 to 5 feet. Wouldn't be surprised to see a small craft advisory out on the waters. Mother's Day outlook is looking magnificent for Mom. High pressure is large and in charge. Plenty of sunshine all across the Garden State and in Philadelphia and New York. Here's a look at our inland 7-day forecast. Temperatures will stay in the 70s as we go into Saturday and Sunday. A fantastic, excellent Mother's Day weekend that continues into the first part of next week. And then we look for some rain during the middle part of next week here. And at the shore, temperatures will be in the 50s for lows for the most part and 60s for highs. And we go into the second half of the month, and that means the beginning of the peak beach season, likely above average as we kick off Memorial Day weekend.